D. Lauderdale for a Guy's Guide to a Good Life. This is part two of a three-part series that we're doing on habits, trying to help us move towards dealing with some of the bad habits in our life. So, what is a habit? If you were trying to describe how the human brain sees a habit, the best way to describe it would be that it's a script. It's like when you write a computer program, there are these scripts in there that are initiated by a cue, and once they are initiated, then they go through and perform a certain predetermined set of steps. So that's the way it is with the human brain and a habit. So the three pieces of this are the cue, the routine, and the reward. The cue is what gets it started. For the human brain, it could be seeing the hot now sign on at Krispy Kreme, or maybe it's hearing the email dong go off on your computer. Whatever it is, it's the cue that starts this script running, and then the next piece of it is the routine. That's what you actually do. With the cue sign, with the Krispy Kreme, then the routine is you pull in and you buy a dozen, you sit in the parking lot and eat them. Or it's when the email sign goes off, when the ding goes off, that you immediately pull your email program up, and then you waste the next hour just going from email to Facebook to just whatever. And then the reward is where it gets interesting. For humans, and especially guys when it comes to porn, it's this chemical called dopamine. And dopamine is the reward chemical that the human brain gives you when you do something. When you follow this cue. So here's what happens. The more often that the cue and the reward can come together, the more that routine, that script is going to be burned into the human mind. One bad bit of news, I guess, is once it becomes imprinted in your brain, it's really hard to ever make it go away. But the good news is, and here's how we're going to learn in this next episode, is the way you overcome it is you build better routines, you build better scripts, because to the human brain, a habit is neither good or bad. It just is. And so that's what we're going to talk about in this next one, is how do we begin to reprogram our brain after it's gotten accustomed to running these scripts. So hang around, check out the next one, and I think you're going to get some freedom, and you'll get some skills and some tools that you can use to break those habits that are killing you and keeping you becoming the man that you've always wanted to be.